Hello, I'd like to welcome all back to Borderlands, where today we got some missions to do, and I'm still overleveled because, you know, why not? Fun fact of the day! This is Halo controls, in that you steer with the camera. I like to call that Halo controls, because if I remember, Warthogs controlled like that. Fun fact, despite the fact that Halo cars are the first cars I ever drove, I really don't like this scheme of control. Like, I know I'm not a person who likes tank controls, but I prefer tank controls on my vehicle, so to speak. Instead of this wacky camera thing that's going on. Because it basically renders the left and right useless. Like, I can't do anything with left and right. It's just sort of there. Why am I in my car? I need to get out of my car. I need to get out my sniper rifle and start racking up some experience. Because my proficiency is lacking. Okay, what? Ow! Oof! Those guys are weak when you hit them in their weak spot. It's kind of weird. Like, I mean, extra weak. Like, most enemies don't have that kind of... Ugh, look at that. Ugh. That is so N64 PlayStation. Ha! I made a retro joke. Ha! Super fantastic. How did I hit him? I don't think he did. In fact, I think he's protesting. What the hell? Look at the guy who's running. It was all like whoop de shoop. And I was like shoop de whoop. Ah, shit. Oh, it's a crate. Oh, it's probably one of those crates I have to bust, isn't it?
So big, so angry.
Yeah, I really don't need that smirk ability that gives me more experience for critical kills. Do I look like I need more experience right now? This game doesn't seem to be made to complete all the quests. I think it actually calls them missions. Yeah, it's missions. But I call them quests. I'm too old-fashioned like that. Haha! Adapt to a new standard? I don't think so. How did he... Whatever. Really, the delay on bullet impact is so weird in this game. You'd almost get... Oh man, the V-Sync showing up again. If I remember though, you don't actually get to see that the desync. Can I toss you to them? Nope! He doesn't seem to give a shit. In fact, not even the crates appear to give a shit. Attaboy. Oh, so it just takes 3 generic. Oh, it's a sniper. And a scoped rifle. Interesting. Very interesting, Mr. Jones. More gun crates. Neat. I'm gonna have to start setting up a standard for how many... Yeah, it's a standard 3-shot. That's pretty annoying if you only have snipers, considering that you have to... That's like a... Wow. It's a whole lot of money you have to waste. Okay, so that's done. Then I guess we'll do that one. Because either I'll level up or I'll just be like... Whatever. Also, apparently there's a... Nah. I just need to stop looking at Easter eggs pages. Not that I dislike Easter eggs, but... It's so much more fun when you find them. You're like, oh, ho, ho, I get it. It's a joke. And everyone's like, yes, I guess it is. And then Pooh was freed. Ah, you fucking dumbass. But normally when you get stuck in a situation like that, can't you just go backwards? In the opposite direction that you got stuck? That tends to work. I know it doesn't work if you're trying to take something out of a slot like you pick something up, but that's because your hand gets in the way. It gets all crunched up and different. Oh, there's an invisible wall. Great. You know what I was wondering? Where the invisible walls are at these days. Always get out. Am I ever gonna get out on the right side? The side that I need, the side that I want, the side that I have long yearned for? I don't even. So what I read is that there's apparently a little one of those guys somewhere in the arid badlands near Firestone or something, who like waves at you. I might actually spend a few minutes looking for him. I mean, a little man should stand out more than enough. I just love how I'm consistently calling them little man. But they are little guys. Little happy chaps. That kind of looks like the ridge that he was on. Gosh. Here I was thinking I was good at parkour. I want to find this little man. There he is! Sure looked like it was over there, though. Look, we found a little man. Hey there, little man! The fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing over there? I was told you'd wave. Eh, whatever. Or should I say, eh. I didn't even get experience for those goons anymore. You know what? How would we take this? It's a good old-fashioned leap. Gosh! Nah, that's not fair. I want to get this experience on my sniper proficiency anyway. Go and whack him, and sack him, and tear him to pieces! Wait a second, I could... yeah... Can I get a lock, please? No? Well, Shuckles. Shuckles, my man. Where is he even? It's a very weird projectile delay. Not to mention the whole aiming up because of this wacky ass thing. This is so weird. Like, it's really hard to shrug the sensation that I'm supposed to be fighting him in a completely different way. Anyway, skill point. Let's see where to spend it. I could go. Now I'm just enticed to start working on this one. Or just shooting an enemy, huh? Do 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 do. You know what's weird? I always get the impression that Americans going to McDonald's is like such a common thing. Here we never really go to McDonald's. It's like a special thing. By which I mean any situation in which we go out. Like, you should know that the Europeans think that Americans never eat at home. And when they do, it's because they're in a sitcom situation. And by golly, they need to live up to those sitcoms. That's essentially what media does to you people. You need to cut that shit out. You need to toss it in a river somewhere and never look back. Shit's toxin. You know what's also toxin? A little robot man sticking out his pelvis that he doesn't have. Or is that toxinic? I don't know. It's one of the two. Either way, you don't have a good reputation here, Americans. In fact, no one has a good reputation in any foreign country ever. That's like a thing. Like, we make a lot of jokes about dumb Belgian people for some reason, despite the fact that they invented French fries and make delicious chocolate.
If I can't find you what you need, it can't be found on Pandora.
Death high bullets. What the hell did you give me? Probably that. Ooh. Better.
New possibilities. Yesterday.
Where am I even going with this? What's today,
Greetings! Helena Pierce has more jobs for you in New Haven.
Who the fuck is Helena Pierce? Here's a better question. Why should I care about Helena Pierce? Wow. I get a kick-ass shotgun for once, and it's bad. Really bad. It's worse than my rocket launcher. Do you know what that means? Well, considering the rocket launcher, I think the rocket launcher is a very dinky thing. It hasn't really made a good impression on me. You're Helena Pierce? You are.
Fit right in.
Really? The man only has one eye. And you want me to bring back the other? You're making a very tight deal here, woman. Let's meet this crazy Carl. It seems like a very fun thing to do right now.
Don't be shy now. Come on, get your road. Let's get our out of the dust.
Let's see, the transition is somewhere around here.
That hurt.
Hey, it's a little man. But it's not the fun kind of little man. More the slightly annoying kind. I just shot a man's leg off. Well, you know what they say. Once you shoot a man's leg off, there's no going back. It's kind of like becoming a black person. Once you go black, you never go back. It's kind of like that. Although I think that actually has to do with having sex. But it's very misleading, mind you. That's really something annoying. That is a very misleading statement. If I didn't know the actual context of the statement, I'd be like, what? How do you even become black? I'm not Michael Jackson. I'm not going to throw thousands of dollars getting some wacky idea. Nah. Michael Jackson wanted to escape the stereotypes and the bad press as a black person. Which is perfectly understandable. I wouldn't give a fuck. I'd be like, eh. Nope. Let's get rid of this shit before I change my mind. None of these are particularly interesting.
The best defense is not a good offense. It's a good defense. So get yourself a shield.
I can only imagine he says the exact opposite when you're trying to buy a gun. Because why not? Okay, so this... No, this is not the advanced... Okay. Whoa! Where did I get that? Did I buy something? A rat-a-tat-tat. Really? Already 25. I'm level 26. I'm already halfway to the regular cap, though I think I have, because I have the DLC. Games like this sometimes tend to have DLC that just buffs your level for no reason, but hey! More levels, you can get the skills you never could before.
You like that?
Here's the question, why? Like that, at least. Why like that? Okay, so let's see. Machine gun's really the lowest together with pistol. At least that I care about. Better not miss too many skag piles. I need the ammo. Because of, you know, the whole inefficient weapon thing. Oh! Oh! Man, those jelly beans are going right down the right... What the fuck? Get out of here. Problem solved. So who put those things there and not blew it up? Who's that asshole? That's worth 777. I guess there's that.
And good riddance. Yep.
Who the hell? Are you just a face in a hole?
Don't you hurry back.
Dear God, you're freaking me out.
You want? Is this thing turned on? Look it. I ain't talking you about Jack Monkey Squat till you get rid of all them pests.
I guess. I don't even know what to think anymore.
Feel it.
Also, stop showing me your butt. It's like the grossest. Did I daze him? Because he looked dazed. That's the thing. They get slower and some enemies start acting out weird. So which way do I go? This way. We'll do this and we're done. I don't even care. I hate it when the V-Sync gets on my nerve. Because it gets on my nerve, of course. I didn't get you, I just shot you. If I wanted to get you, I'd ask you out on a date. Oh, wink wink! Can I give a nudge nudge too? Oh, it's an, I got this SMG because reasons. That's a really fast gun. An terrible matador. Which, by the way, if I remember, is a gun that I... Oh, yeah, no, it's not. That's a sixer. There is a particular just design that I should need to learn to identify that only has the 2 bullets. I don't like it. I like a gun that has multiple bullets. Let's see how this gun holds up. It holds up quite nicely. Doesn't fall over and bleed to death. Which I like in my guns. Oh, it's a shotgun. Let's pull out the other gun. Nope. This reminds me of Odyssey to the West. Good game, by the way. It's on Steam now and on most consoles, if I'm correct. Get it. It's a good game. Ooh, the shotguns are starting to become more powerful. Where the heck am I going?
You want some of
So these are just psychos, not really bandits. I like to imagine there's a distinction. Also, I love this scope. It's really flashy. Who's shouting? Shut up! You're making a racket. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You know, if I remember, Exotic was gonna have armor expansion, right? Or did I? I kind of feel sad about Exotic or Exotic. Depends on who you are, where you live, who you're sleeping with. Mr. Bruiser, sir. This is not, sir. Psycho, sir. Sir, this is not the way I like to resolve my differences with people. I just like to ignore them and pretend that they're not there. I'm not a confrontational person, so I'm disagreeing with the method you're trying to use. I am... Oh wait, only 12 shots, probably one of those dumbass burst fires that I hate. Really don't like burst fire guns. Why? Because they're burst fire. They have to fire in accordance to some sort of system. Because of reason. What is your body doing? Tell your friend to stop. Tell your friend to stop doing that. We're suffering major collision errors here, people. Someone is responsible for this, and it's not me. And I'm upset because I like a little bit of quality in the Dutch kitchen. God damn it. That stuff gets in your head. You know what also gets in your head? Zinc. And then you get Alzheimer's. Because your mind doesn't absorb iron properly. That is how a sniper do, people. Just pull the scope off, it's useless. The scope is there for medical reasons. It's way too many just guns. How do I even get up there? Oh. Okay. Despite the maps not having any height indicators, they're pretty good at giving it hints as to how to get up to places. That I've got to give the game. You know, let's go nuts and go with the just with the gun that says "fuck you." Sir, did you not get the message? It's simple. It's just that. I shot you in the nuts, not your gut. I think there are priorities we need to make here, sir. If you wonder why I'm being so incredibly insistent on using my sniper, I'm getting the feeling that my sniper is going to fall out of taste really fast if I don't find a good one. Like, this pistol is insane. And it's a revolver. It's better than most guns I find. This thing's like... It just makes people's head vanish. That big boss thing was like, whoa, shit. Watch out, he's got a gun! It's not even a big one, it's just a gun. With really weird stats. Let's not forget that crazy clock. That one too. I hate crazy clocks. Did he say he liked the sound of flesh? If I remember, flesh doesn't have a sound except squishy squish. Look at that. It's a revolver, but across the distance, it still gets the kill. Because it's a scattergun. Wow, it's just... What does it want me to make of this? Oh, it's a machine gun. Yeah, I think I'm just turned off on machine guns, all in general. It's because of the possibility of burst fire is just so discouraging. Burst fire and I once went through one door. That was a long, long time ago in a much better game. The battle rifle in Halo is kind of good, in my opinion. I like the assault rifle just a little bit more because it had the silly display. But that burst rifle was pretty bloody good, in my opinion. Not that I played competitively, but... you know what they say. Huh? Oh. Hey! Cause it's all about the money! Can I get something that's better? I'm not interested if it doesn't offer me healing. So close. So close. You're better. I kind of want you because you actually have some... That's alright. Yep, that's all in Earl's scrapyard. Let's finish this off.
Yep.
Ooh. Yeah, I swapped out my rocket. I'm never going to use a rocket launcher. I don't know. It's not my class's thing. It's just... I like explosions, but they've got to feel meaty. And they can't do that in a game that revolves around RPG elements. On top of that, I kinda like the concept of acid. So I thought, you know what, let's give it a shot. What do I currently have? Same thing.
Who needs a real doctor when you got my machines in there?
Oh, that's a good one. Ooh. Kinda liking that one. What's ransack?
If you need healing, step right up.
Scavenger.
Get your meds here. Who needs a real doctor when you got my machines?
So apparently one thing about skill boosts is you can actually boost them over to the ray level 5 that you normally can attain, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this corrosive, I think it's 50% damage. It's not much. It's not slag. The fuck is... What? Let's just do this thing, okay?
Teach him a lesson!
Thanks for this shitty shotgun. But hey, it's my shitty shotgun. I always have the empty slot.
Like you, for instance. You always accept the price as is. You don't even try to negotiate. If you find that vault, you're going to need a partner who knows how to sell. A partner like me.
Yeah, I was thinking about that already. You already made the offer, yeah. But you know, the whole taking the deal on face value actually is because I don't have time to negotiate. Negotiations take time, Mr. Marcus. Not everyone has the time. Ow. Time, Mr. Marcus, time. Not everyone has the time in the world. I just blew up. Really like this. The reason I blew up? Well, suffice it to say, I am an idiot. And I drove straight into some barrels. Whoop. Back to this gun, I guess. Yeah, so it does daze them. They get all swiddly swoop with the heads. So this is essentially where my epic battle took place, in case you're curious.
What? You didn't like that?
just trying to make a buck here, people. Just a little buck. Buckaroony, as some have decided to call it. Now I've got to walk. Well, you know what they say. Builds character. At least it builds character. Where the good winds blow. West Virginia. West Virginia. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Dimes a pound! Some meat puppets!
Please, Mr. Jack.
It's time for another pound of flesh!
I like this machine gun because it's not a fucking rapid fire piece of bullshit. Now I couldn't see the description for his eye. Thanks, game! I wanted to really read that description. Wanted to enjoy some of the humor you put in this game. No, I can't fucking read it. Get out of my face. I'm really annoyed. I want to see this gun he gave me, the Mad Jack. This gun is shit. But it's a level 15, so I can't really blame it. Please. Not in the mood. Wherever this last guy's at, let's treat him. There you go. Looking like a good old-fashioned treat. What? Interesting. So, I think I'm going to adjust and steer my... Oh, little man. My opinion of Borderlands a bit. It's not so bad, I guess. But in a sense, there's really not much to go for. I guess I get... Oh man, it's a rain grenade, but... It's a game that dwells on its existing mechanics and just drags out. Which I guess is fine. There's a certain satisfaction in just blowing up heads, so that's a way to compensate.
I hope you're avoiding the negative element around here. I hope whatever is in the vault can be... traded for supplies.
Level 24 might stand a chance. And so it does. That's a fucking burst gun, really? I guess I'll have to live with it because it's so nice, actually. I need to get a bit of sniper. So let's see. Luckily, my quest takes me to the man with the guns. Only got one quest left, really? Guess so. Oh, I've got a point. Let's go with this, and let's start working our way down. Oh. Oh, the guns are actually catching up.
Remember me when you get some more creds to buy.
Atlas spares no expense in making guns that excel in every area.
I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully, you know, those bottles of booze will be worth some effort.
Welcome to hell.
So what is with this guy who's like constantly screeching at things?
This isn't working!
I think you're not working.
First aid kit. Won't regret it.
I guess Murmy-dur doesn't indeed describe it accurately.
Who needs a real doctor when you got my machines and their scary needles?
Like, what are you doing?
Please don't shoot me, please don't shoot me, please don't shoot me. I don't like this. This is making me nervous. Take a deep breath. I can't breathe! This is just a recording of someone breathing. It's not real! It's making me more nervous. This isn't working!
So is he your... That is quite detailed for just a random page. So, is he your helper? Or what? 'Cause
I think we're done here.
I think we are.